Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Fiesta Titanium walk-around video. But before we do get stuck into the walk-around, if you were enjoying our content, hit on the subscribe button and that way you won't miss another video from us ever again. The walk-around. This here is a magnetic grey Ford Fiesta Titanium MHEV. So that is a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So what that means for you is there's no plugging in, there's no waiting for charge. Simply get in it, drive it like any other vehicle and get some very good MPG out the back of it. That is thanks to the 1 litre EcoBoost engine that produces 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through the front wheels through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The Fiesta is registered on a 72 registration, meaning we're taking Ford warranty with us till September 2025. The vehicle is done just over 2,500 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a minute. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this beautiful magnetic grey Fiesta. The first port of call is the near side front bumper, and we were to make ourselves around. So this is the remote central locking key for the vehicle in all of its beauty, and clicking on the unlock button in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition, making sure you're always going to be seen. A quick disclaimer, because they could be flashing in your video, and that is simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, they're not flashing in real life, they are just there to give you extra visibility. So inside those headlamps are also the Ford LED headlights as standard, and they look absolutely amazing. Starting to make our way around the front bumper, we can see some beautiful chrome front grille there, and that really aids to the two-tone aesthetic of the vehicle. So if you look at the wheels, for example, we've got the silver sparkle and the gloss black as well. So looking at the wheels, these are 15-inch steel wheels with beautiful aero covers over the top of them. The tyres fitted to them are the Continental Eco Contact 6 tyres, and doing such little mileage, they're in fantastic condition. I'm going to draw your attention north now up into the windscreen because we have 4 sensors to talk about. First one there is a light sensor for the automated lights. So as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Because of the reflections, I don't think you're going to be able to see the other ones unless I get over here. So the long one at the bottom there is a traffic speed sign camera, so that works in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter. And the top left is a light sensor for the auto high beam, and to the right is a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers. Back down to earth now. On the mirrors we have the body coloured mirrors there, moving around, rear privacy glass against that two-way colour scheme of the vehicle. This stage of the video I take a step back on the offside rear of the vehicle and I just gently rock the camera back and forth, hopefully showing you how beautiful all the body panels are on the offside of the vehicle. Like so. Really do love these Fiestas, especially in magnetic grey. So we're coming round now, just going to show you once again the offside rear wheel, give you a good look at that. This Fiesta is fitted with rear drum brakes, so a quick mechanics lesson for you. Rear drum brakes are ultra efficient, meaning they are not going to need to have any maintenance on them for a very long time as they're self-adjustable. So moving ourselves around the rear, we have rear parking sensors which trail all along that middle lip of the bumper. Onto the right hand side of the boot sill we have EcoBoost hybrid badging, and to the left hand side we have a beautiful Fiesta badge. Now I'm going to do the exact same on the near side, so getting the camera nice and high and just gently rocking the camera back and forth, showing you all these wonderful body panels. I appreciate it's a bit darker this side, but hopefully that gives you a good idea. So now we are at the near side rear, and give you a good look at that. Now we can follow all the way to the front, to the near side front wheel. And you can see a matching set of 4 Continental Eco Contact 6 tyres fitted as standard. Okay, so that is the exterior taken care of. Now we can have a look inside the rear. So we do have a double opening function on the key. Alternatively, there is the pressure pad just above the number plate. So now we can see the very large volume Fiesta rear boot space. So the ever faithful Ford Fiesta, it's been a staple of the British hatchback industry for many years now, and that is because it's a very multi-purpose vehicle, so big enough for a couple of suitcases in there, a couple of dogs maybe, sports equipment, any of your life equipment you carry around with you. At the bottom of The boot liner is a tyre sealant kit and a compressor to hopefully get you out of trouble if you were to occur a puncture, which is perfect for maybe a screw or nail or something of that description. Okay, so there's the boot taken care of. Let's have a look inside the rear. So in this lovely titanium we have 4 electric windows, so we have 1 window control on every door card. The door card is a hard wearing plastic, so it's going to be up for the test of time. Spinning the camera around, we can then have a look at the rear seats. So there is a cloth interior on this vehicle, so it's like a dark charcoal all the way around with like a cross stitch pattern in the middle, and it's defined by this beautiful silver stitching all the way around. If you are carrying the smaller people of this world, you may require ISO-fixing seats, and this Fiesta has 2 of them, one on the near side rear and one again on the offside rear. And plenty of legroom in there as well. I'm over 6 foot and I can sit in there quite comfortably. Okay, progressing the video into the front of the vehicle now, so opening up the driver's door. On the armrest here we have a nice soft touch fabric, so it's going to be nice and comfortable for the driver. 4 electric window controls, and we have the electric mirror controls found just above it. Well, this button here is for the rear window locking. Interior locking can be found just left of the door handle. Spinning the camera around for one last time to show you the front 2 seats, and in this pattern we have a lighter charcoal at the top with a dark around the outside, that lovely cross stitch pattern in the middle, and again that beautiful silver stitching. Manually adjustable seats, we have a rear tilt, we have a height adjustment, and forward and backwards is just found underneath the seat. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now, where you may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a second. Seat back a little bit for my gigantic legs. Right, okay, so now inside the vehicle. To press my foot on the clutch, the engine start stop button goes green. One click of that button will gain us power to the vehicle. So my first job is to turn off the heating and turn off the radio. Okay, so now we are looking at the driver display or the dashboard, and I'm going to give you a quick tour around what we're looking at. So just to show you, we have a return, we got an OK, up and down, and a menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. And that's exactly what I'm going to be using to control the screen. So to begin with, the left hand side, this is an RPM gauge. This counts the revolutions of the crankshaft times 1000. The bottom there we have a coolant temperature sensor, and to the right of it a fuel gauge. Furthest right is an analog speedo, so miles per hour around the outside and kilometers an hour in the middle. That little red light at the bottom there is a handbrake warning sign. Obviously got the handbrake on. So looking at the digital driver display, top left is the odometer, so the exact mileage in this vehicle is 2,818.9. To the right hand side is the temperature, and then we have the standard view here, so we can open up the menu and we have different information. Oh, wrong button. So such as tyre pressures are all on there as well, so you can see the live tyre pressures, which is a fantastic bit of spec. Got the oil life in there, seat belts, auto stop start, and local hazard information. Coming down we go into one trip computer. So as an example, this vehicle has been averaging 45.9 miles to the gallon over the last 423 miles. Coming down once more into my view. In my view you can customise what you'd like to see, whether it's a hybrid gauge, it's a digital speedometer at the top there, we have the fuel economy, trip computer, eco coach, and a calm screen, so plenty to go at to customise your experience. And this driver assist is referring to where the cruise control screen will be, so if you click on the off standby button you can see the set speed found at the bottom. Losing the zoom, oh I forgot to talk about the traffic sign, didn't I? So bottom right there you can see we have the traffic speed sign recognition software, so that is where the speed signs will be displayed to you as you drive past them. As I mentioned earlier, this can be used in a coordination with the speed limiter on the vehicle, so when you go past a differing speed sign your limiter will change in a coordination to the speed sign that is red. Very clever, perfect if you're in a town or a city or something like that. Okay, so we've done the right hand side of the steering wheel apart from the voice command, pick up, decline, and previous and next song function. To the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you find all the cruise control buttons. So it's a very ergonomic place to keep it, so it's always by your right thumb. So after you get to know all the buttons, it's very easy to set your speed using the rocker in the middle, take off a standby using the top right, speed limiter is found bottom right, and we have the cancel button just there, so you're always in control of the system. Then we have a volume minus, a volume plus, and also a mute button for the stereo. going to show you quickly whilst we're still looking at the screen. This Fiesta comes with 3 drive modes. We have a normal, an eco, and also a sport mode. So for those of you who are interested, progressing the video now into the central reservation of the vehicle. Again, we have a manual handbrake because we have drum brakes on the rear, so that enables us to do that nice and easily. At the bottom there, 3 buttons. So that is the mode button, the button to turn off the traction control, and a button to turn off automated stop start. Here's the controls for the 6-speed manual gearbox. So it's a very beautiful gear stick and get a nice positive sensation changing gear. In front of that is a 12-volt socket and a USB-A port. USB-A ports deliver about 2.1 amps of charging, but this is also a data port, so this will be perfect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which I shall come to in a second. Just above that is the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. We have fan speed to the left, temperature to the right, which also includes a max AC and a max demist. We have the ever faithful Ford electronically heated front windscreen, so that's perfect for the winter months to defrost the windscreen nice and quickly. We have an on and off button for the whole system there, so we can turn it on. Rear demist, we have different flows of vents found in the middle, recirculation, and air conditioning is found on the button just below it. Moving the camera upwards for one last time, this is a Sync 3.4 module. We know it's updated because we have the dark blue band at the bottom. Beautifully devised into audio, bottom left. In there we have various sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. In phone at the bottom there, this is the ability to add phone
on your device and select it once it is found.
Thank you. So this is where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth. And we have the ever faithful Ford Sync navigation. I use it all the time in my vehicle. It's never let me down. I'm a big fan of it. For example, you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to look at this Fiesta. Click on the search box, and in that box you're going to see Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box. Now speak to the GPSs in the sky and navigate your route to Perkins nice and quickly. I'm not going to click start because obviously I'm here already. If we go to the settings tile now, bottom right, that then brings up the screen for the driver assistance pack. Inside the driver assistance pack is all essential software and hardware technically to keep you safe on the road. That includes your speed limiter, lane keeping system with the traffic siren recognition, wrong way alert, park pilot, driver alert and a rolling stop start for speed threshold. Very nice indeed. In the vehicle, I think I clicked that twice. In vehicle we have vehicle settings, so you can go through all of these, but I wanted to show you this because in wipers that's where you see your rain sensing wipers, and in lighting that's where you see your auto high beam, like so. So that is very lovely indeed. So this car also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can plug your smartphone in using the data USB port down there, and it shall mirror your iPhone or Android phone onto this screen here. So if you don't know what it looks like, please refer to my other photo where it looks like my iPhone's on the screen, and that gives you a whole multitude of different abilities. Mainly it makes it a hands-free system. So for example, if you had a phone call to make, you hold the voice control button on the steering wheel and say, for example, call home or send text message to home, or you can do it all by your voice. And that leads up to Siri, so you can have your voice control as your smartphone. So for example, you say, Siri, what is the football score? What is the weather like tomorrow? Anything you like, but it keeps your hands off the phone. The other advantages of Apple CarPlay can include you get third-party navigation software. So if it's Apple Maps, Google Maps or Waze you prefer to use, not a problem. They're all compatible on the screen as well. So it's a very lovely SIG module, and yeah, very user-friendly as well. Some other manufacturers can get a bit overly complicated, where I feel this is one of the most user-friendly systems I'm yet to come across. If I just pop the vehicle into reverse, that will then activate the rear park pilot, and that will display the rear parking sensors there, so you'll get the little colour band appear underneath them, so that gives you an audible alert as well. That shall increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Let's not forget to put it back into neutral, and that is about it for me today. So I hope you've enjoyed this walk around on this lovely little Ford Fiesta Titanium. If you just have any other questions, please do get in contact, and the number you'll need for that is 01376 550 899. If you like the video, please like the video, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. So thanks for watching, goodbye for now.